their job.
Right.
It would be less insane for a lawyer to be a theater administrator for a week than it would be for me to like go defend someone in court.
It would be a very bad idea. No offense, Yoshi, but if I get arrested, I'm not calling you to be my defender.
Fucking nor should you. Call me to be emotional support for you. Even call me to like help fundraise for your legal defense. By all means, I would want to help you in any way that I can, and I do think that I have skill sets that could be helpful to you. But not your lawyer. That is not the contribution that I should be making. That is very, very skilled work requiring fucking LSATs and going to law school and taking the bar exam. And I haven't fucking done any of that to any degree. Not only have I done none of that, I have repeatedly in my life shown what's the antonym of aptitude?
Failing. Fucking weakness.
I guess weakness is what I'm. For real. For real, I try to avoid you when you fly into me. I still beat the mission though. I think
it's not over yet. Keep flying.
Wrong side. I forgot. Oh shit!
Please don't crash twice.
I tried to WSAD.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's
happening. It's arrow keys.
Oh, I'm faster than the shuttle when I close my S-foils.
S-foils. Right. That's the whole point.
And that's the end.
Okay, did it.
All right, I win. I'm gonna drink because I beat the mission.
No wonder that last mission was so short. This one was fucking long.
Yeah, that was rough. That was like the blowing up the factories mission.
Oh yeah.
No medal for me. So in what specific ways did I fail?
Accuracy.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
No, accuracy I was only 2% short of. You have to destroy 75 enemies to get a bronze.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
You have to kill fucking everything.
Have to scorch the earth. Or whatever planet that is.
Friendly saves was pretty good though.
Yeah, look at that.
And I was 35 seconds
under bronze.
Below. Wait, how do you speed that up though?
I think you just have to like know where everything is beforehand and then just go.
No, but you're waiting on them.
That's true. Oh, it's probably the same time for all three medals.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because it's a timed mission, it's gonna always be somewhere around 12:25. So all of the medals.
Although I think that the timer might be delayed depending on like how fast you kill the ties in the beginning or something.
The shield generator too.
Oh yeah, that's
I imagine. Should we switch because it's a new mission?
Switch.
I feel like I've been playing for a while. You should get a turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to hog the game. My elementary school mom instincts are kicking in. Play nice with your friends. Oh, also I want to eat more Chex Mix.
Ooh, I get to be an A-wing.
Awesome.
Be A-wing.
And this is Bespin, right?
This is Talaran. I don't know if it's Bespin or what, but oh, is this fucking mission?
Talaran. It's a beauty.
Unfortunately, the Imperial Zone is...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's a planet like Bespin.
Yeah, it's not Bespin. It's got the Bespin guys,
though. There are civilians down there, too.
Alright.
Sure what you're shooting at
It has to not be Bespin because it's Imperial occupied already.
Yeah, and that's not canon. But they were like, we really want to do a Bespin level.
I'm having trouble with my scanners.
Okay, what am I blowing up? All this shit? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh god, the A-Wing is way too fast for drunk me.
The blue ones are civilians. Let's check our fire.
Check your fire, Skywalker. Those are civilians.
Am I supposed to be blowing this up?
Good shooting.
Oh!
No, you're supposed to only be blowing up the ones that have Imperial markings on them.
Ah, shit.
But you just blew up all of them instead.
Nope. Trying. So there's one on the other side, yeah. Those is one of ours. Oh! Fuck's sake!
Okay. I said after this first mic chart lemonade I was going to switch to shots. I don't think I'm switching shots.
No, you don't want to do that. Nope.
Excellent work.
Okay. Okay. Nice speed up. Woo!
They're even making bubbly bee noises now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Oh!
Nice shooting, Tex.
Thanks. I Star Fox. Oh.
Were you big on Star Fox when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, Star Fox 64 is like one of the greats for me.
Good man. Good man.
Love that shit.
This is probably at least a couple weeks later, but E3 was wrapping up when we recorded this. That was like this past week.
Woo!
Our channel's all about video games. I figure we should talk about E3.
Yeah, E3 games journalism.
I didn't understand it at all, so I asked you and Ryan about it.
Yeah.
But I found the conversation we had afterwards very interesting, though I feel like I still owe you guys an apology. Not meaning to be shitting on Nintendo, but I think often when I talk about Nintendo, and specifically the aspects of Nintendo IPs that are kind of lost on me.
Sure.
It often sounds like I'm shitting on Nintendo. I often slip into shitting on Nintendo, and that's genuinely not my intent. But I would like you to talk a little bit about why you were excited about the Metroid Prime announcement, because I found that conversation really interesting, and I would like to share it with our audience.
I was thinking about this. I was thinking about an appropriate analogy here. So you love Final Fantasy VII, right? And you were super hyped about the Final Fantasy VII trailer. But imagine, for a second, right? Like, imagine fucking Dirge of Cerberus was like the last thing anyone ever heard about Final Fantasy VII. And that, like, that seemed to be the future. Where it was like every fucking thing about Final Fantasy VII would just be Dirge of Cerberus. Oh, god damn it.
Oh.
Now, let me give this another shot. This fucking mission. And like, so you imagine that they're announcing the Final Fantasy VII thing, and you're expecting it to just be like, alright, fucking Dirge of Cerberus 2 or whatever, who cares? But then they announce, no, Final Fantasy VII Remake, bitches. And that alone is just like, oh my god, you chose the right timeline. That alone is like, because I can't emphasize enough how bad.
You made a lot of analogies when we had this discussion, and none of them sat totally right with me, including this one, because I wouldn't be excited about that. I would feel kind of awkward about it.
Well, sure, but you have to.
The way I think what the analogy actually is, the winning analogy is,
I'm having trouble with my status.
imagine Final Fantasy X was the last Final Fantasy that Square Enix made.
Oh yeah.
And like 8 years go by. No. Final Fantasy X happens. Final Fantasy X2 happens, and then like 8 years go by, and then they announce Final Fantasy XI.
Yeah.
And it's just the logo that says Final Fantasy XI. It's not a spin-off of another Final Fantasy game. We actually made a new Final Fantasy, and because nothing after 10 exists, we don't have any fucking trauma with crappy Final Fantasies yet. We have the same preservation of the Final Fantasy brand that you and Ryan were saying Metroid Prime has for you guys.
Yeah.
They announced Final Fantasy XI as a new game. I could imagine losing my shit over that. I could imagine being like, at long last, they're not making crappy Dirge of Cerberus or X2 spin-offs of existing Final Fantasies. They're actually putting in the work. They're gonna make a new game with a new story, with new characters, but it's gonna be that same Final Fantasy quality that I'm used to, that I love, that even of the Final Fantasy games that I know religiously and have like played through all the way, of the Final Fantasies that I consider to be the greats, 9 is probably my least favorite. And here I'm basically saying like from 3 to 10 are all great Final Fantasies, right?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy IX is probably my least favorite of all of those, and this is for you, Ryan, buddy. Final Fantasy IX is a fucking great game. Like, it only gets shit on because all of its neighbors are better than it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still a really, really good game. I love Final Fantasy IX. If it was my job for the next 6 months to play Final Fantasy IX over and over again, I would be thrilled. That sounds like a fantastic time for me. It's a great game, it's a great product, it's got a great story, the characters are engaging and exciting and charismatic. Final Fantasy IX is great.
Sure. I can't emphasize enough how fucking bad Metroid Other M was for Samus. Just because, like, you take this character, and Samus is, like, one of the, not only, you know, one of the few video game heroines out there, but not only that, she's one of the few that is, like, not a spin-off of anyone else. She's her own thing. She's always acted by her own agency. She's always been a huge badass, and she's never had to fucking...
Honestly, in a competition between Samus and Lara Croft, that's like a big point against Lara Croft, is she's basically just a female skin of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, the closest inspiration you can get in that regard is that she's Ripley, who is also a rare female, like, sci-fi heroine. Right?
I wouldn't even compare the two.
Yeah, I mean, like, the comparison goes as far as, like, alright, there's some kind of fucking vampiric-ass alien and they gotta kill it. But even so, it's like...
Have you ever heard the fan theory of Metroid and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles having a shared universe?
I have not heard that one.
Krang. Krang is the leader of whatever Metroid is fighting.
Oh, that's funny. But like, so Samus, you know, she's always done her own thing. She's always been a huge badass. Never had to report to anyone. Never had to submit to anyone's authority. But then in fucking, like, Metroid Other M, oh dear God. So, you know, it's kind of, I understand where they were coming from in this regard at least, where it's like, alright, every fucking game Samus has to get a shit ton of upgrades, why doesn't she just ever keep them? Why does she take a step and all of her upgrades fall out? But like, the way they fucking went around that with the plot was so asinine, because they have it be like the military guy is like, no, Samus, I'm not giving you permission to do that. It's like, fucking, Samus doesn't need your permission to do that shit. Samus kills a goddamn pterodactyl to get that shit. And then like they
doing really well, bro.
Thank you. They're trying to go off the like ending of Super Metroid where she like rescues the Metroid baby. And like, she just has this weird-ass freak out about the baby, like, over and over and over, and you can't help but feel that undertone of, like, haha, a female character has to care about, like, babies. It's just so shitty for her. And she sees fucking Ridley, who is, like, the thing that killed her parents. And in every game thus far, she's blown up Ridley, like, 1,000 times. But here, in Metroid Other M, she sees him, and she's like, oh no, I'm having a nervous breakdown because of Ridley. Whereas before, she would just blow his ass up again. Move on. I can't, like, it was such an insult to basically anyone who gave a shit about Samus, or the franchise as a whole. And so to go back to Metroid Prime, and Metroid Prime is like a fucking achievement. It's one of those rare examples. It's sort of the opposite of Sonic Adventure. Whereas Sonic Adventure really did its best to like translate 2D into...
Nice!
Oh, yeah, I did it. Thank you. Sonic Adventure really did its best to translate like 2D... Oh boy, I'll just wait until this... Oh wait, did I fail that? That's the failure music, I think.
No, it's just menu music.
Oh, okay. Anyway, gonna go back a little bit just to wrap this up, I guess. Now, black screen. Be right back. I'll finish this conversation in just a second.